I am Jason Abraham, the Shadow Teacher 33, and the director, Wes Craven, is most famous for the very popular 1980s horror series, A Nightmare on Elm Street. But there was another knockoff movie to this theme that Wes Craven has to his credit. A critically panned movie, kind of a cheesy movie that came out in the late 80s. That's, again, about a murderer, someone who's done horrendous crimes and is executed, but yet comes back from the grave with superhuman powers, only to commit more crimes and victimize humanity. And that movie is Shocker. And Shocker had a soundtrack that featured epic arena pop metal, heavy metal, which was the popular music of the time. And the theme song was by a composite group of rock stars called the Dudes of Wrath, which featured famous musicians such as Paul Stanley of Kiss, Tommy Lee of Motley Crue, Vivian Campbell of Dio, Michael Anthony of Van Halen, and many more. And the song Shocker is kind of interesting because it has two split themes. The first part of the song is about a world that's victimized, that's cowering in terror of this looming threat, the threat of the shocker, the threat of this evil spirit that is hunting innocent victims and taking them out. And it's, again, a heavy theme of darkness, of terror, of looming doom. But the reprise, the second half of the song, kind of comes out of the blue. And it's a theme of hope. It's the theme of humanity reclaiming power and writing their own story. The lyrics are, "We will have the power. We will have the glory. In our shining hour, we will write our own story. We will have our own world. We will do it our way. Standing like a tower, sun will shine on our own day." And so the lyrics go from reacting to terror, the theme of the song is reacting to an invisible terror, to reclaiming your power and writing your own story. And I thought about this because I think about the way media operates, gaslighting, Mockingbird, mainstream media, as well as social media. Everything is about reacting to trending topics, trending themes of the matrix of fear and control. And people gain traction and popularity by reacting and commenting on these trending themes of the matrix, as opposed to being creative, as opposed to showing up and writing a different story, showing up and providing a different option. People get more social proof, more reward from likes, approval, followers, engagement, from reacting. And this is by design. As long as people and the masses stay in this reactionary state, then the majority of humanity will never realize their power. They'll never realize their full potential because they're always going to be putting more energy into reacting that someone else has presented for them. But the ideal is like this Shocker reprise theme, which is claiming your own power, writing your own story, letting the sun shine on you on a new day and making something new, making an alternative system, creating an alternative idea, creating something that is built out of your creativity, your power, and from the light that shines within you. And there are cliches. I use these cliches too, like the chosen ones, the light workers, the star seeds, the indigo children, the themes of these energetic beings are supposed to anchor energy here in the world and create something new. But what does that look like? How do we do that? Who's actually doing that? This is the call to action I ask of myself. I ask myself, Jason, what are you going to do to create something new? What are you going to do to use your gifts to provide something of value to the world? What are you going to do? Or are you just going to be another person who gets lost in the commentary and the reactionary behaviors, the reactionary patterns that gain social proofing in this matrix you're living in, this matrix that causes you frustration and pain and causes so many others frustration and pain because it is a matrix of fear and a matrix of control, a matrix where your energy is being harnessed through this very mechanism and your power is being diminished. So what are you going to do? I'm asking this of myself. I'm also asking this of you. Will we be able to claim our power? Will we be able to write our own story? Will the sun shine on us? And I believe that's up to us. And it starts by asking these questions, and it starts with shining the light of awareness on this problem. So with that being said, I'm going to end this transmission. Be strong. Be well, my friends. Love to you, and I'll see you on the other side.